Time to select a stage. We are at the character select screen. Let's see who our fighters choose.
Gotta make my own highlight. It's time to
Smart choice.
for the fight of my life. Show 'em what I got, cause you know that it's my time.
Sure thing. Let's dance.
Like I can fight 'em all, boy. The time has come, the bell is rung. No weekends here, you know that I'm a star, boy. My blood, sweat, and tears. I've been struggling for years. I'm saying I'm one of a kind, and they ain't built up like me. Vision myself a champion, one day I might be. Proud of what I see from the man in the mirror.
These two fighters are looking more than ready to lock horns.
When it's all said and done, they gon' call me a legend. I love to break bread, but I'd rather break records.
This isn't about just winning the match. Pride and bragging rights are at stake here. Both fighters will need to bring their A game to the table.
Round one. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Tries to bait him with the projectiles. You know their fireball game is solid because they're only throwing it when their opponent can't jump them. Long low attack hit. Player 2 can't afford to get hit again, but still has a chance to take the round if they can find. Did this super art connect? I can't keep track of these corner switches. All right, what's coming up next? Heading into KO. Player 1 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling.
Round two. Fight.
Slides and goes for the legs. Player 2 chases them down. Can't tech the throw. Good work staying in throw range there. Player 1 will want to take advantage of their meter lead while they have it. What separates the good from the great in this game is smart gauge management. The low heavy's blocked. Jumps? Both fighters planning something? Get scooped from down low. Player 2 will look to apply. It's a good spot to use the super. Player 2 is in a pretty good situation with the meter advantage. The low kick hits. Just goes for it at this range. Impact, squash. What's next? This will lead to some big damage. Big low attack to pick up the win this round. Player 1 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
Round one.
They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Santa Shuriken off the panic them. Pressuring the situation with the charge in. The low heavy hits. Picks up some damage with a long reaching attack. Low heavy hits. Mix up incoming. Goes for the super art. Long low attack hits. Uses a long range attack there to zone them perfectly. With the life gap opening up, they need to lean hard on their drive usage. Life lead opens up. Low heavy for the win. Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage.
Round two.
Big low reaching heavy. Goes for the jump in. You can open up chances to do big damage by baiting knockdown and... Not much life left, but their drive usage may save them. Zones with the fire. This is gonna hurt. Big low attack to pick up the win this round. Player 1 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
Round one.
Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Changing up the beat with the hidden variable. Big low reaching heavy. Okay, takes them all the way to the corner. Starts with a jump in. The low heavy hits. At this range, many attacks can connect if you stick something out. The neutral game is very important. Taking stock. Coming through. Low heavy for the win. Player 1 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on.
Round two. Fight.
Low heavy hits, mix up incoming. Player one will look to apply pressure here. They gotta be careful not to overextend or their opponent might go for a side swing. Smart play with the throw, scrapping it out up close. Super clutch corners. Both
Tricky hidden variable.
they're going for the super art. Santos the low. Are we gonna see a comeback here? Big low attack to pick up the win this round.
Ken
Player one brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
Round one.
It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. That drive impact is blocked. Uses the parry. The low heavy hits. Takes up some damage with a long reaching attack. Player one has the life lead. Takes them all the way to the corner with that. Good job here in giving themselves a chance to gain the upper hand. Player 2 is almost dead, but some clutch drive moves and a few prayers could turn this around in their favor. What's their game plan here at this critical stage? In a dire situation, it's low heavy for the win. Player 1 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with?
Round 2. Fight.
Sets a shuriken bomb to panic. Goes for the super art. Kurt Bushin beats assaults them from the air. Can they keep on? Scrapping it out up close. Player 1 is working with a better gauge. What can they do with it? What'll happen here? Not much life difference. Flashes him. Knockdown. Here comes the mix-up. Crowns him from above. What now? Quick dashes. Connects the low. Getting up, connects with the throw. The low's blocked. Hits them with a quick low kick. Gotta hand it to both of our fighters. They put on a real clinic for him. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that comeback. Jump. Strings it all together. The low heavy hits. Uses a long range attack there to zone them perfectly. Player one chases them down. Projectile to try and change the situation. Player two may be just about done with KO. Player one picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage.
Round 2. Fight!
Going on the offensive? Everything up until now, and everything from here on out, is so vital.
Hadouken! Hadouken!
Jumps up, bends the meter, hoping for a good return. A quick breather. How can they steal this win in such a precarious situation? The life lead opens up. Can they jump on it? Okay. Oh. Player 1 took no time to finish that fight. Buy some time to switch up the pace.
I'm like a diamond, I shine under pressure. Smart choice. I realize I gotta kill all my blessings. I'm working hard every day.
Open those shutters. We're ready to fight.
I'm ready for a fight when it's on, it's on. I'm charging like a bull when it's on, it's on.
How's this match gonna shake out? It's gonna be exciting to see.
Gotta do this. Come on.
My pleasure.
Round 1. Fight!
The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play. Checks with the projectile. Fireballs are risky, but if the opponent doesn't jump, they're one of the best ground game teams. Condor Wind is fully stocked now. Lily's neutral game is now even more dangerous. Knockdown. What's their game plan here at this critical stage? Does a good job of pushing back. Player 2 can't afford to get hit again, but still has a chance to take the... With this Super Art Connect, goes end-to-end with a Breezing Hawk. Nice damage. Player 2 must be feeling good after that Super. Gets him. Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage.
Round 2. Fight!
Gets a risky buck in. Delivers the pain right to the doorstep. Quick dashing. Backs away. Not about that BFF life up. Looking for a chance. Big throws. That throw will do some good damage. Player 1 is working with a better gauge. What can they do with it? Hits him with a stop and bop. Throws a fireball. Very solid Tomahawk Buster. Takes the ball. Can they close this round without relying on drive? What are they gonna do? Block Super Art incoming. The Super doesn't hit. Sets up, what a finish! We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win?
Final round! Fight!
Nothing stops this train! There's the drive impact that's going to lead to a juicy punish counter. Hits back with the drive impact on the recovery. This punish counter presents a huge chance. Player 1 is barely hanging cogs, nothing but air. Okay, here we go. Dives in! Low heavy. There's a burnout. Flatline zone. Player 1 was an absolute beast in that match.
one.
It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. From low heavy to goes for the jump in. Medium kick hits. Turns it up a notch and sends them to the corner. Big low reaching heavy. Very solid corner switch. Knockdown. KO. Player one on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on.
Round two. Fight.
Oh, talk about overextending. Quick dashing. Charges forward. Not shy with the grab. Player two has a slight life lead. There's been some back and forth, but no one has dominated the fight. Very solid tomahawk buster. The low. Cross up attack. Knockdown and blocks the low kick. Big time whip. Oh my God, what's gonna happen? They're using a fireball to force a reaction. Gets the tip with the low heavy. Player one brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
Round one.
It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Big low reaching heavy. Gets the jump in. You can open up chances to do big damage by baiting something out, getting that opening, and then jumping in. Hits with the overhead. Knockdown. With the life gap, capitalizes on every mistake and picks up the perfect KO. Player one picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage.
Fight.
Checks them with the projectile. Delivers the pain right to the doorstep. Going on the offensive? A super art? That's not gonna hit. What'll happen here? Player one needs to use the threat of the corner here. There's a change of sides. How can they steal this win in such a precarious situation? Going in? Still scrapping for control of the space. And closes it out! That was a clinic on how a solid neutral game wins matches. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Shoots off a fireball up close. Parries to cancel the fireball. It's not easy to parry projectiles in the heat of a match, but it's definitely effective. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Takes a trip. Does a good job of pushing back. Gets the knockdown, and now Player two may be just about done this round, but they still have a chance with a full drive gauge to tap into. And that's a KO! Timed that perfectly. Player one takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with?
Fight.
Looks like they want to establish a rhythm with their ground game and fire. Goes for the super art. The super doesn't hit. Jumps in. Very solid tomahawk buster. Still scrapping for control of the space. Player one is in a pretty good situation with a meter advantage. Delivers the pain right to their doorstep. Player one will look to apply pressure here. Tomahawk buster. Gutsy play with the grab. Both fighters planning something? Cleared for landing. Experiencing burnout. A quick breather. Life lead is there, but still, and it doesn't take the throw. Here's the final round. The real fight starting now.
Only I can hear it.
Final round. Fight.
Who's going? The low kick hits. Crowns him from above. Low heavy. Smart stuff, poking at that range to zone the opponent. Just like Big Papa. Blocks the low kick. Cleared for landing. Drives it back, misses. What were they thinking? Amazing. This can lead to some big damage. Player one can't let this simmer. They gotta start cooking. Flatlines him. Player one is a force to be reckoned with. Looks like we need a quick timeout. Back to the stage select screen.
Period violence.
We're at the character select screen. Let's see who our fighters choose.
Smart choice. It's time to heat up for the fight of my life. Show 'em what I got, cause you know that it's my time. Rock till I fall, boy. Give it my all, boy. Got me feeling
Our fighters have selected their characters, and they're ready for business.
I'm ready for a fight when it's on its own. I'm charging like a bull when it's on its own.
How's this match gonna shake out? It's gonna be exciting to see.
Gotta do this. Come on.
Hope you're ready. Round 1. Fight.
All right, first round. What's going to happen? Tries to bait him with the projectile. The throw hits. Now the fun begins. Still slugging it out here. The low kick is blocked. Uses the target combo to take a chunk of damage off the opponent. Gets the jump in. Takes a trip. They're being absolutely relentless with this fireball pressure in the corner. All right, what's coming up? KO. Player 1 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on.
Round 2. Fight.
Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Medium kick hits. Scrap a super art. Ooh, will this super art turn up the heat? Going in? Player 1 is working with a better gauge. What can they do with it? What'll happen here? Knockdown. Here comes the mix-up. Jump. The low kick hits. Rushes in. Oh, here we go. Dangerous range here. Close range projector. Crowns him from above. Gets the tip with the low heavy. Player 1 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
Special match. Online. Ready match. Here comes a new challenger.
Our fighters are ready to get down to it, so let's start the match and see what these warriors are capable of.
Don't expect me to be a pushover.
Round 1. Fight.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. The low kick connects. Good call just now. Still slugging it out here. Sick. Trips him up. It's back with a well-placed drive reversal. Opts to use the gauge for the drive reversal. Player 2 can't afford to get hit again, but still has a chance to take the round if they can find openings to use their drive. Right lead, ooh, yeah, just like that. Takes a trip. Medium kick hits. The low heavy connected? Don't worry, we're just getting started here.
Boring.
Round 2. Fight.
Checking their reactions with a fireball? Throws them to negate the block. Oh, they're in the corner now. That's what we want. Big opportunity coming. Avoids getting cornered. Nice. Jumps? Ooh, yeah, just like that. Knockdown and gets scooped from down low. Goes for the fireball, which is very... How are you gonna do that? Drive gauge on deck. Are they gonna gun it? Up and over. Super clutch corners. Send them home. You got this one.
Final round. Fight.
Immediate jump in. It's time for both fighters to lay it all on the line. Hits up the... Ooh, yeah, just like that. Connects with the throw. scrambling here to avoid that corner. They're using a fireball to force a reaction. They are not getting close to each other. The Shikusen! More fuel to the fire! Cook them up! Blast the super! Time for dessert!
That felt good, didn't it? What a waste.
Look at nothing stops this train! Both fighters are hurting! It is over! Don't get too down on yourself. Just change gears and adapt. It's not over yet! Best believe it's time for that run back! The first round begins. No time to save that stuff for Nationals. It's time to go all in. Easy to get tagged at this range. Gets the parry in and adds some pressure. Absorbs the attack and fires back. Now that happens to everyone. Turns it up a notch and sends them to the corner. Sweet. Takes a trip. Throws them to negate the block. Very solid corner switch. They are on a roll. Life lead opens up. No worries about that. Baits out the attack and gets the punish counter. Player 2, big low attack to pick up the win this round.
Yeah!
Yes! Keep it up.
Can't beat me.
Round 2. Fight!
Gets a risky buff in. Jumps in. Quick dash in. Great work. Just like that. It can't squander this punish counter chance. Time to take this momentum and really run with it. Both fighters planning something? Max ooh, yeah, just like that. The low heavy's blocked. You've got to be careful not to whiff at this range. Stings them with the shoot, brushes that off and keeps going. No worries about that. Burns a bar to unleash the score. Sakai Fuhazan goes for the sucker. Not looking good. The corner's a bad place to be. There's still a chance here. Taking chunks out of each other here. You can still pull it back. Delivers the pain right to their doorstep. Time to take this momentum and really run with it. It can't squander this punish counter chance. Oh, here we go.
Not so fast.
Jump! Nice! Closes it out! Player 2 is proving hard work pays off.
Fighting round. One-on-one.
What stage will they choose?
Period Byron Taylor.
You're at the character select screen. Let's see who our fighters choose.
Make my own highlights.
10.
It's time to heat up.
Smart
For the
choice.
fight of my life. Show 'em what I got, cause you know it is my time. Brought till I fall, boy. Give it my all, boy. Got me feeling like
Our fighters have selected their characters, and they're ready for business.
no weekends, yeah, you know that I'm... When it's all said and done, they gon' call me a legend. I love to break bread, but I'd rather break records.
Our fighters are pumping themselves up and are raring to go. Who's going to come out on top in this fight? Come on.
Time to play.
Round 1. Fight!
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. The low kick connects. Uses the target combo to take a chunk of damage off the opponent. Still slugging it out here. All right, what's coming up next? Coming through. Let's off a projectile to waste time. Takes him all the way to the corner with that. Player 2 is almost dead, but some clutch drive moves and a few prayers can turn this around in their favor. Can't tech the throw. Decides to baits out the attack and gets in there. Player 1 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on.
Round 2. Fight!
A lot of courage behind that super art at the start of the round. Goes for the Sakai Fuhazan. Vintage Dream. Player 2 creates a good corner opportunity. Breaks their guard with the throw. Here comes the mix-up. going wild with the throws in the corner. From low heavy two, goes for the jump in. Gets scooped from down low. Smart stuff, poking at that range to zone the opponent. Breaks those shins. The low kick hits. This can lead to some big damage. The low. Are they going to be able to come? Oh, Benson on the fireball. Player one brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done. From low heavy to caught in the cross-up. Denies the low heavy. We're still in the early going, and it's really anyone's fight. Keeping track of the opponent's movements, waiting for a good opening. Low heavy. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Big low reaching heavy. Smart throws, that'll do more damage than usual. Will this super art connect? Uses the gauge. Can this super art set things into motion? Player two creates a good corner opportunity. All right, what's coming up next? Player one will have to fight back here without any drive. Oh God, this is tense. Charges in there. Player one on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on.
Round two. Fight!
Pings them with the Shikusen. Player two chases him down. Goes for the jump in. You can open up chances to do big damage by baiting something out, getting that opening, and then jumping in. Player two has the chance to win the round if they can put their drive to good use. Knockdown and flashes it in there. Player one brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
Round one.
Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Big low reaching heavy. Gets the jump in. Goes for the low kick. Picks up some damage with a long reaching attack. Goes for the surprise rush in. Uncomfortable space here. Can they clip each other on the edge? With the life gap opening up, they need to lean hard on their drive usage. In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes. Will this super art connect? Perfect time to spend the meter. Taking stock. Player two creates a good corner opportunity. Gets them. Player one picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling.
Round two. Fight!
Gets a risky block in. Connects with medium kick. Saihasho. Smart play with the throw. Player one is in a pretty good situation with a meter advantage. Knockdown and charges forward. Creates an opening with a low heavy. Switches it up. Ooh, what a smart throw. Delivers the pain right to their doorstep. Sets up with the jump in. Noticeable life adds a bit of OD slightly. They're in range. We gonna see a jump in? A dash? What? Knew the throw was coming. Not much movement, but the thinking caps are definitely on. This is gonna hurt. That was the highest I've ever seen. Player one was an absolute beast in that match.